CPG settings complete. Neural linkage ion density normal. Update metamotor cortex parameters. Nuclear reactor critical. Power flow stable. Systems all green. Strike freedom system activated.
Actually, strike freedom. Go ahead. Launch.
Kira Yamato. Freedom. Let's do it.
Yo, what's up everybody? Today is gonna be a different art stream today. Well, not because we're doing something like completely drastically different, but I'm actually doing homework for this art class, this 2-week art class that I'm taking for like a couple of Thursdays. And I think the art class is about drawing with colored pencils. So I'm actually learning some new techniques on how to draw with colored pencils. Even if I've experience in drawing colored pencils, but I'm learning something new. Maybe learning how to do things different or maybe even better. So, okay, let me show you a few things that I did before I took the class. It's like, for example, like you've probably seen this one on Instagram or probably in Discord or something. But yeah, I drew this with colored pencils and some micron pens. So I think they did some layering stuff, so I can add some shading, maybe some highlights in there. And then also drew, let's see. Yeah, I also drew this one too, so there you can see there's like some shadows here because I think the light is coming from this going this way. So I added some shading there, maybe some highlights along the hair, and so on and so forth. So I think this is mostly colored pencils and then mostly like graphite pencils on the white stairs. But so just copied this picture from an Instagram model. And of course, I think you guys seen this. This is I think I drew this on stream. So I think when you guys saw me draw this, I think the VOD's still there on Twitch, but I think you can also see it on YouTube. So you can see that I used a bunch of different colored pencils for this, and I guess some thick micron pens for some of the line art here. So there's some shading and all that stuff. But I think in art class, I think they taught me some different ways of doing this. So instead of using pens for this one, I think we're gonna use the colored pencils all throughout. Yeah, as you can see that the line art is different. Like also a lot of stuff in here are different. I don't use pencils or micron pens for the lines. This is all colored pencils, and I'm gonna show you how it's done, or what we were taught in art class. And also, how's it going, Shadows? Good to see you. Welcome in. How was your stream today? So I think you were doing some Pokemon stuff today, and I think I'll give you a clip, Shouty. But is it today Pokemon Day or something? Or I think today's like the 30th birthday of Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. You're playing Mahjong. Okay. Oh wait, this is from Yakuza. Okay. I think I played Mahjong for a little bit. I just forgot the rules. Look, today is a special day for Pokemon. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's the 30th anniversary, right? And I think there was like a trailer, something for Pokemon to celebrate the 30th anniversary or something. It's crazy how it became huge for past 30 years, and now people are punching each other in Costco just to get some Pokemon cards. Yeah, that's how big it is. Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about that. So I think this is what I'm trying to draw. I think this is the picture that we were handed in art class. So I think we're just drawing all of these only with colored pencils. Well, actually the sketching part we used the graphite pencil. So let me show you. I think in art class, I think we spent most of our time, because we only had 2 hours in the session, right? draw the basic outlines using the Stidler HB. So anything that's light, anything that's like a light pencil, HB would do it. I think maybe a H pencil or a 2H, something that's light, so that they can easily color over it with colored pencils. So anything that's heavier than that, I don't want to use for sketching. So we're just gonna use something light for just sketching. The sketching doesn't have to be perfect though, because it's just basic outline, basic like outlines stuff. So just basic stuff. That doesn't have to be perfect, because you're gonna color over it anyway with colored pencils anyway. I think that's the gist of it. Then you start adding detail using colored pencils, which we'll start doing in a few minutes. So I think we did this during the art class, but we ran out of time obviously. So I think we added some light colors here. Okay, let me just bring it closer here. So I think what the instructor told us to do was, I think, to add more details towards where there's the focal point where the picture is more focused on. So I think we're adding more details here, and then as you go towards the back, there's less details. That's kind of like when you take a picture, right? So there's like certain aspects of the photo that are more focused. So you take pictures here, and then you take a picture, and then this is where it's most focused on. That's why there's more detail in the front, and then there's not as much detail in the back because it's not in focus. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're also adding some shading and stuff. So like shading, some shadows and some highlights. So by shading, meaning if you look at this picture, like this, the dark spots, right? That's where the shadows are. So you add shadows, you add cast shadows in there. I think the cast shadows are darker. Yeah, it looks pretty dark. And then you also add some highlights, like the really bright parts of the object where the light is hitting, right? So we're gonna do that too. So what we're going to do is gonna apply some different techniques today. Oh, you're back? Okay. Well, welcome back, Flaming Hills. Did you grab some snackies? Maybe got some popcorn. Yeah, maybe you can sit back and relax. It's a Friday night. Some Friday night fun. I don't know if you guys remember that game, that Friday. I said Friday night something. I forgot the name. I think it's like Dance Revolution, but it's like a rap. It's like you're rapping instead of dancing. Very popular game back then. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with this building that I started in class yesterday. So, what colors are we going to use? Okay, it's kind of hard to see. So I'm just gonna leave it here so you can see. So this screen over here, we're gonna use this as reference, and then we're just gonna start coloring. Okay, I think what it looks like we can use. Is it this color? Maybe this color's a bit too dark, but maybe we can. No, not too dark, too light. I think we can probably use this one. Yeah, wait. Let's see. I think this might work. That's on my way home from a celebratory dinner. Oh yeah, so you're celebrating from your new job. That's cool. Okay, was this lighter? Was it? Fuck, we look the same. Oh, okay. I think we might use this one. Just use this one. Okay. That's my pencil sharpener. What the hell? Can't find my pencil sharpener. Oh, there it is. Okay, I need to bring my thing closer. So celebratory dinner. What'd you have for dinner? What did you have for dinner? Did you bring enough for everybody in chat though? Because I would love to hear what you got for dinner. Okay. So going to draw some details. Okay, so I already added some shading on this part, right? Maybe probably add some layers on it. Maybe some dark yellow or something. Yeah, we're gonna add that. Maybe we can add. What color can we add in here? Maybe look like a light brown, a very light brown. Maybe this one might do it. Okay, let's see. Okie dokie. Now let's go ahead and. I'm just gonna layer this a little bit. Because I already added yellow and then we're just gonna make it a little bit darker. I'm just gonna lightly shade this. Because you don't wanna apply too much pressure on it. Because it's just, if you apply too much pressure, it's gonna get rid of the most of the other color that you already put there initially. It's not gonna blend right. I'm just gonna lightly shade it, and you only want to shade it in the same direction. So if you're shading like upwards or vertically, then you only shade it everything. You add the flat colors on a vertical motion like this. You do it like, I think in this one I shaded it going this way for the colors to add the base colors and the shading. Then you add the shadows also in the same direction. So that when you add the other details later on, like the roof tiles, then you shade them and you put them in a different direction so that you can easily notice them. Okay, so let's see, what else can we do here? Okay, now, okay. Let's see. Probably. Yeah, let's just use this. Okay. So I think there's some. You can't really see it on stream, but just put it up here. So you can't really see it, but I think it looks like there's some grating on the wood doors, right? So that's what we're going to add right now. So that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to use, I think this color, I think it's like a dark brownish color. No, maybe we'll use this one. It's like a dark brownish color. I think this will do. So we added some shading. So we're just going to, I'm just gonna press down really hard so that you can see the details like that. Okay, let's see. Then we're just gonna. How many bars is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, that's good enough. I think I also forgot to add details on the door over here. So adding the lines for the door. What did we add for the doorknob? Doorknob might be a bit different. Maybe we can. It's good for doorknob. We can add like a little bit like a light gray for the doorknob. Okay. Okay. So that's good. So what we're going to do next is maybe I should add a little bit more colors because there's so many gaps in this thing. Let's see. I think this is the color that I used for the doors. I'm just gonna, since I colored it in class in vertical motion, so I just have to color it in vertical motion like this. There we go. And now this is good. Okay. Now we're gonna add the base color for the building, and probably the street over here. So I think they look like the same color though. So maybe what we'll do, we're just gonna add the base color. Yeah, I think we can probably use this light gray that I got in some art shop that sells a lot of really cool art supplies. It's just like near Main Street or something like this. I have to sharpen it though. Oh, might have to use smaller graphite eraser sharpener. Sharpen this thing. Okay, now let's see. So same thing. So probably we're gonna have to add it. Okay, you can probably barely see it on stream, but just adding some shading there. Just adding the base color. So we're just gonna add it up to here. So what's everybody have planned for the weekend? I think I'm celebrating my mom's birthday, and I'm tomorrow, and then on Sunday I'm going to an urban sketching meetup. So I think this is a really good practice for me to do some sketching or drawing practice with colored pencils so that I can apply it tomorrow. But I have no idea how the weekend's going to turn out if it rains. Because if it rains, then I'm very limited in what I can draw. Might have to go to a nearby coffee shop again and draw something from a coffee shop again if it's raining, which I am not looking forward to that. But hopefully the weather will be very nice over the weekend. Then again, the weather in Vancouver is very unpredictable. Because it'd be very sunny one day and then it becomes very rainy the next. So you never know, right? Especially during the colder months. Okay, I think we got it. And then we'll just apply the same color on the street as well. We'll add the shading part later, but I just want to add the flat colors first. I think it's up to here. I think this is okay. Yeah, this is very different than what I watched on YouTube regarding coloring with colored pencils. So this is a very different technique. Not really very different, but it's substantially different. Okay. So base color for this is done. Maybe just add it right here. Okay. Now, what can we use for shading? Color can we use? I think we usually use like purple, not like a maybe like a dark purple-ish. Let's see if this works. Okay, I think this might work. I have to do it very lightly though. Is there a lighter purple I can use? What about this one? Will this work? Nah, maybe not this one. I think this will do. Dark purple. purple. Do I even have a darker purple than this? I have a gut feeling this is blue. Fuck that. This one, and then what do I have? I think this one, right? Okay, this is a lighter purple. Maybe this one. Okay, I think we'll try this one. Okay. So just have to take note of where the shadows are going. Okay, because if it's black, you can't really see the shadows, right? So maybe we'll just use like a. When you add shadows, I think we use purple for these ones, and then a darker purple for the really dark shadows here. So when we add shadows, you just gotta make sure that when you blend with other colors and then you shade it with colored pencil, just make sure that we watch the amount of pressure that you apply from your colored pencil. So one trick that I learned from YouTube is I think most people write like this, right? You put like you hold it towards the tip of the pencil. So if you want to shade, I usually hold it like very far away from the tip of the pencil, so that when I shade, it's very light. Huge difference. So let's say we use this paper as an example, right? So if I do here, then very dark, but if I go away from here, it's very, very light. Yeah, give it a try. If you have colored pencils at home, then you can try that. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll also add it here. I think I might have forgot to add something. Crap. Maybe I'll add this. I forgot to add the base color for the small sign over here. I think it's a bit yellowish. But I think that's good enough. Okay. Okay, so we added some shadows. That's good. Okay, maybe some darker shadows towards the top. Should I use this one? Maybe we can use this darker color towards the top. So let's see if we can do this. See, nice and light. Nice and light, because so that you can add some proper blending. Okay. Okay, that's good. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna add some smaller details. Maybe we can add like a darker brown. As you can see, the small brown spots over here and here. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can try to add that stuff. Let's see if it's yeah, we're gonna add like a dark brown. I think it should work. Okay, we can probably add some details here. Yeah, so probably I think this is probably like some erosion or something like that during the passage of time. Maybe some dirt that accumulated over the years. That's why we're trying to add a few things like this. Probably gonna have to do some. Okay, maybe we can shade a little bit here. Add a little bit more character because I think they look like stones, right? So maybe we can add some stone-like features on there. Okay, and then maybe we can blend it a little bit. A stone like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I think it's like a very dark brown. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna have to add brown like this. Not sure what this. I think this is probably a manhole. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we can add a lighter color of brown, I guess. Okay. And we can do other details like that. I think there's a bit of gray. Maybe we can just scratch it like that. Okay, maybe we can use some of the white stuff on here. Oh, I can't really see it. Well, whatever. Okay, I think okay, no, I think we can probably start coloring this next building. So what you could probably do is we can probably add maybe some, I'm not sure if it's white or this color. Maybe we'll use this color. Okay, and then I'm not sure what color is that. Maybe it's the dark brownish. So maybe we'll just use that color here. Oh wait. Oh wait, it's purple? Oh fuck, this is purple. Ah. We'll change it later. I think this is brown. Yeah? Okay. Okay, maybe I forgot to draw a line. Well, we'll do that later. But I think we'll just use this for now. We're just gonna color. Oh bloody hell! Come on. Okay, we are good. Yeah, and this is probably going to be maybe like a peach color. Maybe like a pink color. Maybe this will probably do it. We're just adding base colors for now. Then we're just gonna add the actual shading later on. So just do it very lightly, because we're going to blend it later on. And this will probably be a darker color later. Man, so many colors in this shit. It's gonna be a very long homework, y'all. But we'll get through it. No worries. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, I think we got most of it. I think we should be fine. Okay, now next what we're going to do, maybe I have to add like maybe a line. One from here to here. Okay. Here. I'm adding more pressure on the pencil to add when I'm drawing lines like this. There we go. Okay, next we are going to, what color would that be? Like a desaturated brown or something like that. So maybe what we could probably use, do I have any desaturated brown? I don't think I have. Maybe we'll just use this. Going this way, right? And I have to it broke. I have to sharpen this shit again. Maybe we'll try this. I'm just sharpening the shit. There we go. Alright. So I'm just gonna it broke again. This is what I don't like about it. It's too soft. Maybe we'll just use this Faber-Castell one instead. Okay, I think this should work. Okay, I think that's good. And then the brown pencil would probably add some pressure here. like that. Okay, now we've drawn the door, so we're good. Now we're gonna start drawing some really dark shadows. I think because usually in cast shadows are darker when the light hits an object and then the object casts a shadow on another object. So let's see if we can do that. This is a good one. I'm just trying to check which one I should use. I feel like this is darker, so we'll just use this. So we'll be up to, I guess we can do it up to here. Have to shade it a little bit more. I might have to mix this with the purple one though, so let's see if we can do that. I think this is blue. Oh my god, I used the wrong marker. Oh wait, oh, this one. Then we do it like this. We can probably add a bit of a blue here. There's more cast shadow, but we'll get to that in a bit. Maybe we can add some. Okay, maybe we can add this color again. Have to make sure we add the lines first. And then just leave the white there for like negative space. One, two, three. Damn, three. I have to sharpen this shit again. That, this. Okay, then we can probably do some shading. add the colors. This. Okay, then we have to add. How did we shade this? Maybe you have to put it like this. And then we can add some details on the window frames. Hey, Sub-Zero, how's it going? Wait, aren't you playing Helldivers right now? I thought you were playing with Neo and Padre Daffy and T-Dog. But welcome in. I'm gonna give you a shouty. You guys are getting super samples without me. I feel sad. but have fun in Helldivers. But did you get any new war bonds, new battle passes, or anything like that? New weapons? Or did you get any new stuff in Helldivers? I heard you guys are playing in Super Helldive. I don't know if I can survive. If I can survive that, to be honest. But sounds like fun. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're just adding some details. Some really fine details on the windows. Let's see. Do I have a really dark gray in here? Or do I don't think I... Maybe this one. Okay, I think this might work. Okay, we can probably add... No, wait. We can add... Let's see, maybe we can add colors to the light. I mean the light post here, or I don't know, some lamp, I guess. What color that is, but we can try with this. Let's see if that works. And then maybe add some white. Okay, I think that's close enough. Okay, I think that might work, and then I think I have to add shading to the satellite dish that's over here. I'm not sure what this is. It's probably some power line stuff. I'm not sure, but we're just adding it in anyway. So we're just gonna add it like this. There we go. And then maybe add like this color looks darker, so maybe we might use. Is it maybe if we use this color earlier, then we could probably use this one. Or I think that might work. Or can we use this one? Okay, this is way too dark. Okay, we'll use this one first, and use the other ones later. Okay. We can... Or maybe just use this one first and just add some shading. Wait, use this for the. Use this for the roof. Wait. Okay, we'll just use it like this. And then add a bit of layers here. Maybe just some very light shading of some orange in some spots. Okay, then we can add some. Ah, shit, I think I added it wrong place. Maybe you can add it like this. There we go. I think that should be fine. Maybe we can add a few dots here and there. Maybe add maybe some ridges there and some ridges here. Maybe we can probably do that. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to add some details on this thing. Maybe we can use. Okay, since this is darker, we can probably use the darker gray. And then I can just add a bit of color just to add some light shade there in here. Then we can add some shadows from the roof. So maybe we can add it. Okay, wait. I think there's a little bit more shadow like this. Maybe add a little bit of what's this? This is brown. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we can add. Wait, hang on 1 minute. There we go. Okay, now we can start adding details to the roof. Okay, so how would I shade this? Wait, I have to shade it very lightly. So we're just adding some shade like this. And then we're also adding shade. I mean, we're not adding shade, we're just adding the basic color. Then we're gonna add some shading and details later. Now we're gonna add here like that. Okay. I think there's more detail on the roof facing this way rather than the one facing this way. Probably just going to add. Wait, why are we playing Christmas songs? They made the Christmas sound like city pop. It's funny. Okay, I think that's good. Anything else we need to add? I think that should be it. Okay, maybe we should probably add. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, maybe we can try this. Let's just like a bit of like a hint of red somewhere here. We're just gonna add that here, like as a layer. Probably due to weathering, I guess. Probably add dark red here too. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we can probably start coloring the rest of the buildings. So I think these front two buildings would have the most amount of detail. But I think as we keep going further back and back, then there's not going to be as much detail. Maybe probably except for the windows, I guess. But I think we can just keep going with this. Okay, let's see what else can we do. Can probably start with these two and maybe this structure over here. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Let's see. What kind of yellow is that? Maybe like a. Not sure what kind of yellow. Maybe it's like a yellow greenish. Maybe you can probably. Or maybe it's like a yellow like. Okay, maybe we'll just use yellow for now. I think that one's more kind of like yellow orange, I guess. Maybe that's dark yellow, but we'll see. We can adjust later. Do it very lightly. Do it very lightly. Then you have to do it the same way on the other houses like this. Just add some shade here. Okay, I think that's done. Maybe we can. What color is that pipe? That pipe kind of looks like it's maybe like a light orange color. Maybe even lighter than that, I think. Okay. Maybe we can add a bit of brown. I think the window frames are brown as well, so we can probably add this brown color here. Hey yo! Hey yo! What's with the whopping? What's with the whopping today? Hey, Mr. Rex, good to see you. Let me give you a shouty. How's it going, dude? I hope your weekend's been good. Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Follow amazing Mr. Rex Start. Plays a lot of the finals, Arc Raiders, I guess on Fortnite as well. So, and loves to support other DJs on Twitch, but give him a follow anyway. But I hope you're. Oh, you're at work. Okay. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Hope the work shift stays smooth. Because you never know what happens at work, right? It can get very stressful sometimes. I know what that's like. But I hope enjoy your shift. Oh, you got 4 more hours till the weekend starts, so that's good. Yeah, man. But how was finals? How was Arc Raiders? I think you're also playing games with Wizzy as well, right? So, yeah, I think, yeah, I don't. When was Wizzy last live? I don't remember when he was live. But glad you're able to drop by at least to say hello. Okay. Okay, I might have to add shading. But this is like darker orange. Looks like not too dark. Maybe it's like a dark red or something. Maybe this red might do it. Yeah, been practicing my skills on finals. It's been nice. Oh, I see. And keep hitting gold. It's just participation, not ranked. So yeah. I think if it's ranked, I feel like it's too much pressure though. Oh wait. What the heck? Okay, why is it? Wait, did my YouTube crash? Wait, hang on. It's just participation, not fans, but still fun. Okay, that's good. Let me. But yeah, I've always wanted to try out the finals. That's so fun though. Okay, let's see. What's a better color? I think this is red. Okay, I think this might be better. Okay. Like that. Yeah, congrats on hitting gold. That must have been awesome, dude. How long been live? Like an hour? Jeez. Wait, I think maybe we'll shade it like this. Might be a bit easier. Okay, maybe what we can do is we can probably use this pencil. That. There we go. Oh, crap, I think I added the wrong color for this part, but everything else seems to be okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. You can continue to draw. There's some detail on the roof, like this. Probably do that. And then we probably have to do the same thing on this other roof. Have to do like this. Okay. go like that. There we go. And we can add color, maybe a little shading here for the places that are under the roof. We'll probably do that too. Okay, I think that's good enough. Too. Okay, then we can add, let's just do maybe purple, maybe like purple color. Actually, I need to add this color for the window blinds. Then we can add, let's see, what's this? Oh, hey, Cozy, how's it going? It's good to see you. Yeah, we're just adding some. We're just making some art. I'm actually doing my homework. So it's actually my homework for art class. So basically, I think we just started this drawing in class. So I'm basically trying to put together this, trying to draw this and transfer it to paper. Like here. But the thing is that we started this in class, but then we ran out of time, so we were supposed to finish this at home. But I don't know how good it's going to turn out. And I'm using a totally different technique with colored pencil than what I'm used to, so this might be very scuffed, but we'll see. But how's it going? It's good. I hope your weekend's been good. Yeah, I think we were playing Peak with Leonidas, right, and the rest of the crew. And I think you were in Mikey. You were in Mikey's stream the other day. I just didn't get to say hi and chat with you guys. Looks good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is yeah, just trying to see if I can add whatever I can here in this in here. So that I'm not sure if this is gonna turn out great or not, but we're gonna try anyway. Yeah, I haven't not played Peak in a long time. Okay, we're in ads. Let me know if you're back from ads. Okay, but I don't know if you're in ads, but let's see. Yeah, look at the color. It looks a lot more now like what's in the that was in the picture. So I think that it should be okay. Let's see. I think we're done with these. for this one, we're just gonna add like a. What color is this? Okay. Wait, this is blue or purple? This is dark blue. Where's my purple? Oh, there it is. Yeah, welcome back from ads, everybody. I have to sharpen this pencil. So yeah, I think if it's way too much detail, or if it's the areas are too dark, then I wouldn't worry about it, right? Like this part, right? Like this building that's really dark, cause it's covered in shadow. I wouldn't worry too much about the details, so we'll just cover it with shadow and stuff. Staying warm as always. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. I'm glad you're safe. Glad everybody's safe too. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, my affiliate anniversary is coming up in probably in a couple of weeks. So I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do in my affiliate anniversary. So maybe what I'm probably gonna do is maybe I'll build Gundam. Or maybe do Fortnite. I don't know. But I'll probably do Gundam build. It's probably maybe we'll do one of the more complex ones. Maybe like Master Gundam. I know how much Gutson loves G Gundam, so we'll probably build that one because I know he loves it. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do Arc Raiders. Maybe we'll play some Fortnite. Maybe some Peak. I don't know. Maybe I haven't figured out what I wanted to do, but I'm leaning towards building something because I've been wanting to do more art stuff. I want to do more Gundam stuff, painting stuff, and it's something that I've always wanted to do since mid last year. But we'll see. You can always join us. Oh wait. Yeah, sure. I couldn't join you guys earlier this week though because of work commitments and stuff like that, so I couldn't join. So hopefully this time I should be able to join. So what about who you're playing with next? Are you playing with Denidas or Mikey, or I don't know who else is gonna be we usually play with? Okay, I think that's fine. I think we'll just leave it as is. And then oh my god, there's so many buildings. Holy shit. Leo and his brother. Okay. So they usually play Peak, right? I don't think I've ever seen Leonidas play Arc. I know Mikey does. I think that's just mean content. I know Mr. Rex plays it as well, but he usually works when I go live, so yeah, tough scheduling. Very tough scheduling. Yeah, he doesn't play. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Leonidas is already stressed out as it is, right? With work and all that stuff. You don't want to add any more stress and Arc Raiders. Let's see. Okay. Maybe what we can do, we can probably use a darker brown. Maybe this brown or this? Oh, this is darker. Okay. Let's see. We can probably use this brown. Okay, this looks like a fence up here. So we'll probably draw it like that. I think that should be it. And then we could probably add a bit of orange, I guess. Maybe it's like a very light orange, so we have to probably shade it very, very light. Okay. Maybe I have to add that orange and yellow. Maybe that might be the best way to go about this. I think, but we can try. But yeah, other than that, what other stuff have you been playing though? I know you've been playing other games like the RV there yet. It's just a very nice pun. Maybe let's go to very light yellow. Okay, maybe we can just do it to here. I don't know. I don't think we can do. I don't think we're gonna do. I'm not sure if we can do Conte stick demo. Well, maybe we could do Conte stick demo after this. Then I've been playing Dead by Daylight a lot and Repo. You know, oh yeah, it came out, right? Yeah, it came out. How is it? How is it compared to the other RE games? So is it better or worse? Still the same? Because I know Leon Kennedy's there. And I don't know which other characters are there now. I think some of the previous characters from other games. And some with like short cameos before. Now they have a prominent story now in RE Requiem, which is pretty neat. We can add this yellow. Okay, there we go. Now I can see the color difference. Super scary. Okay, that's good. Yeah, typical Resident Evil, right? So that's good to hear. Yeah, so that's good. Wait, is it like third person or is it first person? Because I know the previous two RE games were first person, and then I don't know if this RE is still gonna be first person. Yeah, yeah, maybe that's why it's scary, because they kept the first person. Well, yeah, but yeah, I'm glad. But I'm glad it's still scary though. And I think they made some changes recently, right? Like they added so many monsters now in RE9, which is crazy. Well, at least everybody's favorite daddy, Leon, is there, right? Leon is there. That's good. I know how much everybody loves Leon. Daddy Leon. As a lot of people would say. What about Ada? I guess Ada. I'm not sure if Ada's there. There we go. I tried to add. Maybe we can add it like this. I should have held my pen farther. Yeah, damn it! I forgot about that. But I think at least it's blending though, which is good. You don't know if it's Ada? Oh, okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Maybe we can add. Maybe I'll stroke it like this. Wait, this is the right pencil? No, this is not the right pencil. This is the right pencil. There we go. Let's see. Still have to play other games though, like Stellar Blade and such. Like Stellar Blade, Red Dead Redemption 2. A bunch of other things that I have not tried yet. Okay, there we go. We can have maybe a dark brown. Real well, I can't draw at all. Oh, really? Oh, thanks. I actually took like a very long hiatus from drawing. I think like 10 years, a hiatus, and then it's not until last year that I started picking this up again. Well, yeah, it's not till last year where I started picking this up again. Yeah, I took a break from drawing from a very long time because I did cosplay for 10 years. And then I had to step away from the hobby for real. But no, I'm not coming back like Alyssa Liu. No, I'm not. I'm done for good. I'm done with cosplay. But let's see. But yeah, then I was wondering what the hell am I gonna do now? Now that I don't cosplay anymore. Now, so what? So I actually went to a meetup mid last year, and it was a meetup where I think there was some fun drawing games. Like you don't need to be a pro at drawing. Well, it's something you can try out too if you have it in your neck of the woods, where you can. I think they give you some exercises, like some fun games you can have with the other group of people. Like you're drawing with your non-dominant hand, for example, right? Oh, what the fuck? The hell? It's a gun! Sub-Zero, what the heck? Are you landing your hell pods over here? I thought you were playing some Helldivers. Okay. What happened to all your... What do you call that? Your super sample collecting. I had to cut it short, I guess. But thank you so much for the raid skis. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Where's Doggo? Okay, but guys, follow me using Sub-Zero. Plays a lot of really cool games, like group gamies, like Helldivers for sure. I think some racing games as well, some Final Fantasy, and some other stuff that I've never seen before. Oh, what the heck? 8 months? What the fuck? 8 months sub? Thank you so much for the tier 1. We appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I've also got I need to do some other shouties. Shout out to Neo Lavos. Loves to pone play. Pone play. Loves to play what do you call that? Lethal Company, some Repo, Helldivers, I think some racing games. He's probably may or may not be a cop. I have no idea. And we also got Rocco, El Rocco. But go give you a follow. Playing racing games without me. Wait, was he? I thought he was. But I know Rock plays racing games too, and then plays some other really cool stuff too, like Repo and other Helldivers and some other stuff. I know he hates Fortnite and Dead by Daylight, but definitely a cop. Okay, definitely a cop. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, but subscribe with tier 1. Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to this. Wait. Oh, okay. Since subscribe to tier 1, what kind of bullshit are we getting today? Okay, let's see. Please let it be safe. Let it be safe. Again? What the fuck? Did we do this last time? All the Genshin Impact out of context videos. Damn, bro. You gotta chill. There's no corn in here, I promise. Okay, we got to do all the vids, all the out of context vids. But this, because it's actually a channel point redeem. I think it's like a Genshin Impact out of context. But we're gonna play all of them all at once, because I think some of them it's like a subset of them that show up when you do the channel point redeem. But we're gonna play every single video. Oh my god, it's gonna be so sus. Okay, here we go. All the videos all at the same time. Let's go.
I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
I wanted to, and I had to fight inch for inch to get this, and I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
Yo.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna have to apologize ahead of time because I'm gonna stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
Oh
When I
shit.
get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens, baby.
Hey yo.
I want you, and I'm gonna
A
get you.
pot of collard
I'm gonna have you.
greens?
I'm gonna get to touch your body.
I started out
Get to
fighting
touch your
this barn when
body.
I was a little boy, and I don't care if my last fight is in this barn. You know, you touch me in a personal way you never touched me before.
Hey yo.
I am sick and tired of playing around with kids.
Kids.
I'm here to get it on with the big boys.
Because I know
Get
if
on
I
with the
don't,
big boys.
win this game, I'm done.
This is so sus.
I just, I'm good from behind.
Hey yo.
Hold of me,
Good from behind.
and you'll know that I'm growing, my man. Within your hands, I will get as big as I need to be, as big as
sounds
I
so
need to be to do
sus.
the job on you. Now, it doesn't take a very big snake to do the job.
Hey, yo.
Me so horny.
You're so horny.
So horny.
You keep lying.
Me love you long time.
Someone came in and said
We
to me,
love you
"Do
long
get
time."
a lot of dick alert sounds. And I said, yes, I get a lot of dick.
It's your boy, and I'm a man.
There's a lot of D.
And tonight, I'm gonna love to manhandle you. No, wait, Kurtz, I know what you've got. in
Okay,
your
one last.
pants,
This is the
and
last
I
one.
want it.
Maybe the universe is telling me that I should fuck that cute virgin and give him the great first-time experience that I never had.
And all you seen
Wait,
was two
follow the game's on.
stallion ass cheeks stroking your fucking mom's cheeks as I kept slapping both ass cheeks and pulling her hair. She fucking projected me to do so. I grabbed her hair deep, stroked her, gave her the BBC deep.
Give her the BBC deep. But thanks again. What the fuck? Chill the fuck out, dude. There's no corn. there's no corn in here. What the heck is that shit? But if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. I know it was a long ass stream, and I know how stressful Helldivers can be. But if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. But thank you so much for the raid. But for the raiders and for the new peeps in the channel, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sinikun. I usually do a lot of art. Sometimes I do Gunpla. Sometimes I play some really cool games like Helldivers 2. I used to play Chivalry 2 before. I used to play Fortnite before. And maybe some retro games as well. Maybe some Ghost of Tsushima. And yeah, that's I think that's pretty much it. So let's welcome the raiders real quick. Let's welcome these guys. But yeah, and then you should do some lurking. Yes, I really appreciate it for the lurkies, and thank you again for the raid. Okay, but okay. But yes, I do have follower game on. If anybody wants to play some follower games, that's 1,000 channel points, so you can probably play some Arc Raiders, Helldivers, Fortnite, even Fortnite. Fuck. Wait, do I have Arc Raiders? Oh crap! I didn't install Arc Raiders. Fuck. I had to uninstall it to add the Stellar Blade. Fuck. Let's see. Maybe no Arc Raiders today, because I still have to reinstall the damn shit. Okay, let's see. But yeah. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? I think tomorrow I'm going to celebrate my mom's birthday. I think we were supposed to celebrate it last week, but then my mom got sick and we had to postpone it. So now hopefully we can celebrate mom's birthday. Treat her out for some Japanese food because I know how much she loves Japanese food. And then on Sunday we're gonna what do you call that? Go to a sketching meetup. That's why we're doing some sketching right now. The fuck? Yeah, let me know when you're back from ads, y'all. Let's see. I have no idea what color this is. Oh wait, maybe. Huh? Oh wait, maybe we have to probably put it like this. There we go. Are you back from ads yet? Maybe after this house I'll take a short break. But yes. Okay, maybe you know what, fuck it, I'll take a break now and then I'll show you something else. But yes. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is homework for my art class. So basically we're just drawing, we're trying to copy this drawing only using colored pencils, so no pens, no graphite pencils, just colored pencils. So we're just trying to copy the stuff, the colors as much as possible here, but then my colors are kind of limited, so we're just using layers upon layers of colors to reproduce different colors and adding some shadows and some highlights, I guess. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. But since I've been doing this for like almost 2 hours, I'm gonna take a short break and I'll show you guys something else right now. So if you pay attention to the screen, wait, I have to use my should have to use my mouse. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna move my pencils out of the way here. Way too many colored pencils, what the fuck? And then I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. Let's see. So I'm gonna show you a time lapse of a digital drawing that I did off stream. So I don't know if you guys are still here. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back to the very beginning. And then switch to the screen. And I'm gonna turn on the capture card. Okay, so this is the drawing that I did. I think some of you saw that I was doing bits and pieces of this drawing. So I'll show you the 60-second time lapse of this. So yeah, I think some parts I did on stream, some parts I did off stream. So I'm doing some sketches and stuff like that. Some initial sketching and then added some line art. And then I haven't done this in a long ass time, so I added also some what do you call that? Some shadows. Maybe, yeah, and then I had to change how I added shadows because I didn't really like how the original version turned out. So that's the nice thing about the digital art. You can just correct it. You can move the line, even the lines around if they're vector layers, so you can just move them around, which is pretty cool. I'll probably post this on YouTube and Instagram when I have time. So yeah, so that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Maybe I'll show it again. Yeah, so this is the time lapse of that drawing, because I think I did some parts of it on stream and then I did the rest of it off stream because I wasn't really confident in adding shadows and adding where the light hits this Instagram model here. Which is pretty neat. I like it. I'm very happy how it turned out, although I know there's some parts I could have done better. Maybe I could change the color of the lines around the subject so that it's not all black. Maybe there's some parts we can add like dark brown instead, or maybe a darker color of the hair or swimsuit, I guess. So probably should have done that instead. Which is kind of similar to what I was doing with this thing where the lines are not black, but rather like darker colors of whatever the main color is. So we'll probably do that in the next drawing. So that's pretty cool. Okay. But yeah, so that's the time lapse of the drawing that I did. Maybe we'll do another one. Let's see. Maybe we'll do. Oh, this one. Yeah, I think Neil Lavos might like this one. Let's see. We'll pause this. I have to close a window here. Okay. So we'll go back here. Another time lapse of drawing. I think I did the entirety of this on stream. So I drew a picture of my dog plushie competing in the Winter Olympics, and this is the time lapse for that. I think the entire time lapse you can see this either on the Twitch VOD, which is still up, or you can see this on YouTube as well. So it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, again, I used the black line art, so maybe I should probably switch it up to a different color for the lines in the future, so to make it look a lot nicer. So yeah, there we go. yeah, you can watch the VOD for this on YouTube or Twitch. Well, while the VOD on Twitch is still up, but yeah, the YouTube one, it's gonna be there forever. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I forgot to add the highlights on the nose. But oh no, I did. No, never mind. I added the highlights on the nose. And that's Doggo. And that's the Doggo. Yeah, I'm very happy how this turned out. But yeah, I wanna keep doing more art. But since I've been enjoying this for a long ass time, I think we're gonna try something different. Maybe something really fast. So I'm gonna turn this off, and then I'm going to show you guys. I think I did this on stream only one time, but we can do it again. Let's see. Because I remember I took an art class a few weeks ago, and this is the. Okay, you guys remember? I'm not sure if you guys remember I did this on stream, but I'll show it to you anyway. I'm gonna. What the fuck? Oh wait. Okay, this one, right? I'm gonna switch the screens here. Wait, where's my Okay. So you guys remember I did this, right? This drawing. I can probably do a demo of drawing, doing another drawing. Maybe we can do that. So this drawing, we did not use any pencils for this. So we use a different material called the Conte sticks. So it's like sticks that look like French fries, and then we just drew on top of it. And then we wiped it with toilet paper. And that's pretty much it. Maybe we can probably do a demo of this. I'm trying to remember how I did this, but let's see. Okay, maybe we can try drawing with Conte. But let's see. I'm gonna have to put these pencils away for now. Okay, it's gonna get really messy. Fuck, I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, I'm gonna move this away. Okay. So what's our subject going to be for this demo? So we're gonna use a different notepad here. So today's willing subject for our Conte stick demo is this guy. I don't know if you guys remember this guy. It's Omnom from that very popular mobile game Cut the Rope. So we're just gonna use this guy. Just gonna see what we'll do. I'm gonna take this out. Okay. So maybe that's not what I wanted, but okay. We'll do it like this. There we go. Maybe move Omnum a little bit to the back. There we go. So we can use this guy as our reference. For our Conte stick demo. Maybe we can. Okay, that's better. Now we have Omnum as our reference. So what we're going to do okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, I used this in class, so for your reference, this is what the Conte stick looks like. So this is there's a black. I usually have the black one and the white one because this is the only ones that we were required to bring in class. Of course, there are other colors, but I don't usually use Conte sticks a lot. So here's what we're going to do. Maybe we can rotate this guy a little bit like this. There we go, so I can see him. Maybe we can do it lengthwise like this. Okay, so we have Conte stick. So the proper way of holding a Conte stick is not, you don't hold it like a pen or a pencil. We don't usually do it like that. So we usually hold it sideways like this and stick it up your candy ass. No, just kidding. No, we gotta do the. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit of practice on this. So we'll just use this paper. I think you do it like this, right? Yeah, you gotta make sure they do some practice strokes on Conte so that they get the proper feeling of the amount of pressure you can put. So you can see if you press it too hard, then it becomes very dark. If you do it very light, then becomes, you add like light strokes. Yeah, maybe just do a little bit of practice here and there. Maybe doing some strokes like this. Yeah, make sure you do it lightly so that you have light enough strokes. Doing a little bit of practice. But anyway, we can start with just do a little bit of warm up before we continue. Because if you hold it like this, right, it looks like you're writing calligraphy, but no, I think we usually hold it like that. And then, oh yeah, I forgot some other materials that we need. Let's see. Rubber eraser, which we'll get to in a bit. Okay, let's see. What can we can add some light to this. To nom. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm just doing the initial sketching, right? So I'm just doing things very light. Okay, and then what we're gonna add okay, it's probably not perfect, but that does not matter. So probably add a little bit of smile here. Kind of messed up a few things, but I think we can you erase this? Yeah, initially right now you can erase it for now. Maybe erase this part too, because we're not gonna need that. It's not a perfect erasure, but it doesn't matter because I'll see why in a minute. Ah, damn it, I screwed up again. But no worries. Okay, so we use the Conte, so we're sideways like this. I think that in the class I took, I think we were drawing nude models using Conte sticks and a different kind of paper. But obviously we cannot draw nude models on here because I'm gonna get banned on Twitch and YouTube, so we're just sticking to with other subjects. Let's see. Oh yeah, as I was saying, since I quit cosplay, before I got raided, right? I quit cosplay, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and then I attended this meetup where you get to play some really cool games, like drawing games. Like, for example, you're drawing with your non-dominant hand, or you're drawing with your eyes closed, or there's some fun prompts also, like drawing your childhood home, and so on and so forth. And I've actually met some really cool people too. I think they also went to my birthday celebration last year as well. So it was really fun. And then I get to take some more art classes, went to some sketching meetups, which are really fun. And the rest was history. Yeah, and I wanted to keep learning new skills. So I think the drawing class that I went to, it really helped me with learning how to draw people. So that thing really helped. Especially, I think they have like different drills too. Like, especially if you go to like a nude drawing session, I think they have different poses that's for 30 seconds, one for 30 seconds, one for a minute, one for like 2 minutes, and then 5 minutes, and then for 30 minutes. So usually 30 seconds, you don't have a lot of time, right? So you just have to draw some basic shapes to make sure you get the poses right. But ideally, when you draw, you're supposed to treat each pose, no matter if it's 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, doesn't matter. So you have to treat it like it's as if it's a 30-second pose, because time flies by very fast when you're drawing, right? So you have to do things quick in order to add the amount of details that's appropriate for the amount of time that's allotted for that pose, right? So yeah, nude drawing is actually a really good way to learn about anatomy, about proportions, about other things too. But I think there's this website called Pose Maniacs where you get to practice drawing like 30-second poses. So you can use that too if you don't want to pay for like nude model drawing events, or if that's not your thing, right? So it's a good way to get some practice in drawing the human form, which, by the way, the human form is one of the trickiest things to draw ever. Okay, there we go. Spend a lot of time learning how to draw that stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a quick demo. There we go. This is Conte stick. Okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit more lines over here, and then we'll do something else. We still have a bit of work to do, and then maybe we can add a little bit of shading, because I think the shadows are going this way, right? So we can probably add some shadows in here. Okay, I don't remember this is the exact same thing that I learned in class, but I think I'll do my best. But okay, just let me cook, okay? Just let me cook. And maybe I think the shadows will go a little bit up like this, right? Okay, while we are on ads on Twitch, I will be right back. I need to get an important material that we need to use for this while we're still in ads. So give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back from ads yet? Because I think we're good. So now that we're done with this guy. Okay, we're back from ads. Okay, we're good. So what we're going to do is use some toilet paper. Well, you could use paper towels from the kitchen, but I think toilet paper is better. So what we're going to do is we're going to wipe like this. So you can see it adds some midtones. Wipe. Oh jeez, you mess out of this shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe we'll... Okay, maybe add some lines here. As you can see, I'm holding it sideways, right? I'm not holding it like a pencil, so I'm holding it like sideways. There we go. So, okay, there's still a bit of stuff we need to do. So we have Om from Cut the Rope. So we added some shading, we had some line art there. I don't know if we need to... We can wipe it off a little bit. I guess. Maybe just leave it like that. And then we can use the eraser to add some highlights. So maybe just use some teeny weeny erasing stuff here so that you can put where the light is hitting the subject, but you need to erase only tiny bits and pieces of the subject to indicate where the most amount of light is hitting it. You don't want to overdo it or it's going to take away from the effect of the adding highlights to your subject. So you have to do like a little bits and pieces of this stuff. And then maybe you can add a little bit to the nose here. Maybe you can add it the hind legs over here, maybe over here too. Hey, what? Oh, you're calling this unholy? Are you serious? How unholy is this? Okay, let's see. And then we can also use white Conte if you'd like, but I think the erasing thing is fine. There we go. Voila. And that's it. So it's not really colored, but I think that's the drawing of Mr. Cut the Rope here. Om from Cut the Rope. So that's basically the demo of using Conte sticks. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. My hands are pretty dirty though. That's what Conte does because it's a very dirty thing. I think yeah, that's how we did it in art class. So basically in the art class that I took, I think we drew like a maybe we can do a little bit of a demo here on this page. So basically in art class, I think we did like I think the basic parts, which is usually like a bean shape like that, and then you have to make sure that the dimensions are correct, kind of thing, and then you add the belly here, and then you put the stuff like that. I put the head there too. Yeah, so and then, but if that's like going for 30-second, like a 30-second pose, but if that's like a longer time pose, maybe you can add some details in there. Maybe add some muscle stuff there too. And then maybe add a bit of shading there. Maybe if the light is going this way, you can add some shading like that. And then maybe add a bit of detail there, here and there. Then you use the toilet paper to wipe out, and then that's basically the idea. But on this guy, maybe we can add some more details with the Conte. Maybe we can add I guess where the stitches are. Okay, maybe we can move Omnama back a little bit. There we go. Maybe add some lines here to denote like where the feet are, maybe where the creases are. Like that. So yeah, basically like that. Okay. Maybe I should have made it a little bit longer, but yeah, that's basically Omnom from Cut the Rope. Well, kinda. Maybe we could have made the mouth more triangular, but whatever. It's just a demo of what you can do with Conte sticks. So yeah, you can try this at home. Maybe go to an art shop and get some Conte, and you can try this out. So that's how I drew the Omnom. I think I can show you another thing that I did with Conte stick besides Shovel Knight with dog. Okay, yeah, this one I also did with Conte. So I think I drew Doggo using Conte sticks. So I drew like the lines, I added some shading, and then used toilet paper. Then added some highlights with white Conte. Yeah, this is the same idea. So it's a very cool medium. I thought I'd never use Conte sticks, but it's very, very simple, very effective. But if you're willing to get your hands dirty, then you can use Conte sticks. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm getting tired actually. I have to be up early tomorrow. But we can probably stop streaming on YouTube for now, and then we'll switch to Dead or Alive beach volleyball. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, yep, thanks for watching. I'll probably finish. I still have to finish my art homework though. There's still a lot of stuff I need to do. I think it's just how many more buildings? Maybe 4 buildings left, and then the sky, and that's pretty much it. But it's gonna take a very long ass time. So maybe you can do it. Should I do it now? Maybe you can do it now. Because we're only like 2 hours and 15 minutes. But I think we can. I think we should probably. I think we should probably call it. I think I need to take a break. Maybe I'll take a short break. And then we'll see if we can continue this until the 3-hour mark, I guess. But I'll be right back. So maybe you guys could get some water, get to hydrate. I'm gonna get up and stretch, maybe put away the stuff, wash my hands, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere.
That went viral, highlighting a couple of small changes guys can make to improve their dating lives, and I coined it dating cheat codes for men. Let's face it, dating is hard, and there aren't a ton of snap your finger tricks that make women like you. But there are some little upgrades that you can make that will lead to dramatic improvements in your dating life. So I'm going to break down each of these cheat codes so you can start attracting and dating quality women. By the way, if we haven't met before, I'm Blaine, I'm a dating coach, and I've been featured in Forbes, New York Times, and Insider for helping thousands of clients like you. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the first point.
You can meet women anywhere if you make eye contact and smile.
This is an important cheat code for both what it's saying and what it isn't saying. So many guys rely on meeting women at bars or on strictly dating apps. Those can be great places to meet women, but they often aren't the best places, especially because they are highly competitive environments. I have surveyed literally hundreds of women on this topic, and the vast majority would be thrilled to meet you anywhere. At the grocery store, in line for coffee, on the subway, you name it, as long as they don't feel like they're being aggressively hit on or you're being too pushy. It's also extremely helpful if you can make your approach not feel totally random, and you do this by making eye contact and smiling. Once you've landed that, you have the green light to say hello. Let's take a look at the second point.
Never beat yourself up if a woman isn't interested. It is either her loss or your mistake to learn from.
Listen, you really need to internalize this. This is actually the secret to dating for men. If you are trying to approach women between the ages of 20 and 35, literally 50% of women that you approach are not even single. So the reality is you are inevitably going to get turned down. Also, most women that you approach know literally nothing about you. You are having a micro interaction to see if she is even open to chatting with you. And if she's not open to chatting with you, she is judging that based on 10 seconds of interaction, not who you are as a person or at your core. You know who you are as a person, and you should be proud of that. And if you don't like who you are as a person, that's a topic for another video that we need to work on, but hopefully you do know that you are great, and you need to internalize this, and you need to remember that it is her loss if she isn't interested in chatting. The more you can do this, the better off you are going to be. The most dangerous thing that you can do is get in your feelings and go on a downward spiral of breaking your self-confidence because of one stranger's opinion of you. Please do not do this. That being said, I am definitely not saying that every time you approach a woman and she's not interested in talking to you, it is 100% her fault 100% of the time. A lot of times, you may have said something that maybe felt a little off, or your confidence wasn't there when you approached her, so she just wasn't interested. That happens. And in these cases, it is your opportunity to learn from. So if you're feeling super awkward or discombobulated approaching women, this is your body telling you that you don't feel good enough, or maybe that you actually did say something kind of off. So listen to that feedback. But the message that you take away from it shouldn't be that I can't do this, or I'm not good at it, I should give up. The message that you should take away from it is that you should actually be doing more.
Okay, we're back. Sorry that took a bit longer than expected. I think we're back. We're just gonna continue finishing this thing. Maybe I should change some of the music. Maybe change our music to another. Wait, what happened to my... Oh wait, it's off. Wait. Is this one? No, it's not this one. Let's see. Wait, free. Let's try this one. Okay, so maybe we can do is we can try to finish the rest of the buildings and then do the sky, and then hopefully we should be done with this. Okay, where were we? Trying to finish this thing, right? Let's see. Maybe I need to do it like this. There we go. What color was that? Maybe it's like all black or something. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like a darker gray. But we can do it. Don't worry. But yeah, for those of you who are watching at home, thank you so much for for taking the time out of your day just to watch me draw, or even if you're just lurking. A lurk is all I can ask for, really. So thank you very much for being here, listening to City Pop royalty-free music. Which pen did I use? Pencil did I use? Okay, this one, right? So probably just gonna have to shade it. Okay, maybe going this way. Okay. Okay. Oh, that one's really dark red. Hang on. No, no, I think it's the same color. No, maybe it was shaded like this. Makes it a lot easier for me. Oh wait, it's the same color. Okay. Okay, let me use this part for some of the dark spots on top here. Yep. Because I think there's some really dark spots on top of this. Wait, I should turn this off. There we go. Put a bit of red under here. Okay, maybe where's the dark purple that I used to have? I think it's this. Was it this one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. Can you see this? So what? Okay, I think it's this color. I think this building was this color. And then we can add... What color is that? Okay, it looks like gray. Again. Make a darker gray like this. And maybe just put it like wait, I forgot to add lines to the roof like this. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to do that. And add some shadows like this. And maybe add some shading over here because of the roof. Maybe some very thin lines over here. There we go. We can add the color of the building. I think the color of the building is light blue for some reason. I don't know if there's any shadows, but I think we could just use this color for now. Voila! Wait, I forgot to draw the lines for the antenna and for the windows here. And another one for the windows over here. Maybe just do a bit more pressure to add lines. There we go. And then we can add also lines up here. Okay, that's good. Voila! Maybe we wait. What? Maybe add some gray here for the windows. Oh wow, the blinds are actually the same color. I didn't know. Okay. Interesting. Okay, maybe we can add this one. Okay. I think we got most of the building done. Yeah, I think there's some shadows casting that way. So we can add a bit of casting right there. Yeah, I think we're okay. 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 Now we have to do what color is that? It's like this gray. Let's see. I just wanna make sure. Okay. Looks like it is a darker gray. Got that. And maybe we can add, maybe what color are the... I think the window frames are probably the same color as the roof. I'm just guessing. Some colors like that. This for the windows here, and then start coloring the roof like this. Maybe add some dark red here. Maybe add a little bit here too. There we go. Yeah, I think we got one more building left, and then all we have to do is to draw the sky and we're done. So all we have to do is to draw this building over here. We put it here and then we draw the sky. I think the sky has different layers. Okay, let's see. Looks like very dark red. What the heck? Added a little bit of red. Okay, I think that's okay. I'm just adding some details on the roof here. Oh wait, I forgot to add some shading. Fuck, I forgot to add it here. Maybe add, and then add some dark purple. Adding some windows here. Then we'll add some, maybe it's this light here should do it. Amazing. I used the wrong color. There we go. Okay. Then we add this color. Okay. So maybe add like a thicker layer. Like that. And then we add border around the window. That should be it. Let me maybe put some light orange. Wait, shade in one direction. Yeah, there we go. So talented? No, I'm not that talented. I'm still a noob. I'm still a noob. But thanks though. I really appreciate it, man. Man. Just trying out something new can get really challenging. Though, because I'm trying a totally different technique that I'm not used to, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So yeah, but then thanks. But thanks for the support. I really appreciate it, man. Oh my god. Let's see. I think that's good enough. Maybe we can add stuff like this. Can't even color in between the lines. You know what? Me neither. I can't color in between the lines either. So I think if that happens, I think you can just, I don't know, maybe just color over them or just correct them, I guess. But that's something you can do. I guess, but I think that's what I do. In case I like colored the wrong thing, I just try to color over it. Or if I go over unintentionally, I can just color over it too. Oh wait, oh crap, I forgot. Forgot to color with this. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to add this color. DaVinci? What do you mean? DaVinci Resolve? Are you talking about the video editing thing? Ah, fuck! I used the wrong thing. Are you talking about DaVinci Resolve? The video editing thing? Okay, let's see. Ah, crap! Should shade lighter. Yeah, I do. I do use it. Yeah, I think I use it to edit some of my channel point redeems, like some of the videos there. Even the intro video for the stream, I used DaVinci for that. To compile all the SD Gundam intros. Yeah, I use that. It's quite easy to use if you're just doing simple stuff. But I think for the more complex things, yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve, right? But if you're just doing simple editing, then yeah, it's a really good tool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use it. Okay. Fuck. This one? Yeah, it's. Yeah, give it a try. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube. I don't know if we're in ads, but put some green. Color that in. But golly. I don't know if I have a idea what color that is. But I just use gray. Okay. I'm not gonna put detail on it because there's no detail. We're just gonna add it like this. Yeah, but yeah, there's actually lots of tutorials on DaVinci Resolve, so give it a try. Take a look. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. I'm pretty sure if you can figure out how to use OBS, you can figure out how to use DaVinci. You'll be fine. Okay, I think we're done with the buildings. Now we can do the sky. Okay, what colors can we use for this? Maybe we can use this one. Okay, this one. This might be too light. Maybe this one. Maybe these two. And then probably this. Just check. Okay, I think that might work. Okay. Okay, I think this will work. I just have to sharpen these things because I'm going to need them sharpened. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's lots of things you can do in DaVinci. You can put things together. You can put text. You can do like transitions on them too, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I heard there's a way to edit photos using DaVinci Resolve, but I think it's a lot of work. But if you can get away from using paid subscriptions to edit photos, and you want to edit photos edit photos using DaVinci Resolve for free. There are tutorials on it on YouTube, but it's a lot of work. So, but I don't know. I just use, I think, other stuff like I think ON1. I think. Let's see. What can I use for this? Maybe we can use. I'm just gonna shade them like this. Shade the sky like this. And then we'll add the other layers in a minute. No, I should probably move it here. Maybe I should. What if I can move my camera down a bit? There we go. And then I'm gonna put the sky like that for the rest of the stream. I'm just gonna add color. Add the color of the sky. This might take a bit. Okay. There we go. Looks good. Looks very good. For the initial colors, now we have to add some more and then other colors. Maybe we can start adding this one. Add it very light, very light shading, so you can blend it. The heck? Okay. Shoot. Okay, it's good. Maybe a bit of dark blue here. Let me just shade it like this. Okay. Then we can probably add sky like that. Okay, I think this is it. I think I'm not sure if there's anything else we can add, but I think this should be it. Okay, I think this is pretty much done at this point. Maybe we can add some darker color here. Yeah, I think this should be it. I think that's pretty much it. I think we were done. I think we're done. There we go. Let me put the pictures side by side. Okay, so that's it. So this is the original, and this is the. And this is the one that I drew. So maybe we can probably add. Maybe make the colors more convincing. Maybe we can just add. Okay. Just adding some maybe some finer details. Add some brick patterns here, maybe. Okay, I think that's it. I think we hit the 3-hour mark. I think we're good. I think we are good. Let's see.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
There we go. So you can make the comparison with the drawing on the left. This is the original photo on the left, and this is the drawing that we got on the right. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. So I did as best as I could. Maybe we could add. I should probably add this line over here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're good. All right. So that's pretty much it. Good job, everybody. This is really nice. So yeah, I think we're just gonna end it here. Oh, finally we got to finish this stuff. I wonder what my instructor would say about this. So I'll find out next Thursday. So let's see. So that's it. I'm very happy how this turned out. So yep. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Yeah, I'm very happy how this turned out. Maybe how's the art? Yeah, we're done. We're pretty much done for today. So let me give a shouty to RBZ 2005. Awesome stream today, by the way. Yeah, that was a really good stream. They were showing like a side scroller or like a Streets of Rage like game that's like Hades. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. And then yeah, so basically drew this. So basically copied from class. We took home this thing, and then we had to draw this using colored pencils only, and using a different type of layering technique that I learned from class. So just very interesting. So we used the colors, the pencils for the lines instead of regular pencils and pens. So it's a very interesting way to do things. I've never done like this before. And yeah, so we're just copying this and putting it into here. I think we only got to this point during class, but then I had to expand to everything for next Thursday. So we ran out of time in class, so we had to finish this at home. So yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. Like everybody says it's nice, but I don't know if I followed my instructor's directions fully, but I think we did whatever we could, because I think we're supposed to put more details on the subjects that are on focus, which are these two buildings here, and there's not a lot of details going at the back. Oh shoot, I forgot to add something here. We color difference. Yeah, because I don't have a lot of variety of pencil though, of colored pencils. So I don't have a lot of variety. So I'm a little bit handicapped here, except for maybe getting some of the colored pencils that are really cheap from Amazon, which I can probably show you in a minute. I forgot to add a shadow. I can't believe I forgot to add that shit. But it's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to add this too. Okay. Okay, now we're good. Now we are good. But yes, we are done with the drawing here, and I can show you. And we actually did another demo of using Conte sticks earlier. So we also did a demo. I think Gutson said they used toilet paper on this. So we actually drew this earlier, so you can watch the VOD and how I did it. So we used the Conte sticks to draw Om from Cut the Rope. So basically we use Conte to draw and then use the toilet paper to brush around the paper to add those midtones, and then use the eraser to add highlights in there. So we did a demo of that earlier, and then we also finished this. And I showed a time lapse of another drawing that I did on and off stream, which I can probably show it to you again. Where are the new Pokemon? You know what? I could draw Pokemon with Conte, but maybe we'll do that for another stream, or maybe we'll do that next time. Drawing Pokemon with traditional art. I should have done that instead, because it's Pokemon Day, right? But anyway, let's see. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I can show you the time lapse that I did. I think you probably saw this already on my IG. Let's see, where's that? Okay, this one, right? Now switch to the other view. Yeah, the new starters. Got to use the cloud. Okay, let's see, where's that? Go back here. So this is the time lapse that I did. Yeah, so I think I did some of this on stream and some of this off stream. So it's I haven't done anything like this in a very long time, so I think I used a lot of stuff from both art class and some stuff I saw on YouTube and from Clip Studio to draw something like this. So yeah, I think the shadows and the highlights, I finished it off stream because I felt like the one that I put on stream, I was not happy with it, so I had to go back and use my original way of adding shadows, which is like this. And then I added some blurring in there to make it looks so much better. And then I added some highlights. I think I used some techniques here from a book that I got from the bookstore, and it looks pretty good. I'm very happy how it turned out too. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll. Oops. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm very happy how it turned out. Actually, very happy how it turned out. And probably post this on probably on YouTube and IG eventually. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just turn that off. Back to maybe here. But yeah, these are the two drawings that we did today. I'm very happy how it turned out. But I'm gonna put these away for now. I'll just put them in keep them properly after stream ends. But thank you everybody for tuning in who are watching on YouTube. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in, and ciao for now.